you go. Stream is up. Give it a minute or three. While I rifle through my Discord. Ooh. Right then. It's been 2 minutes. Let's go live. And there we go. Might help if I turn on the audio. Good evening. It is I, Nova Chrysalis, and we're doing more Delta Rune stuff. So, let's get going, shall we? And yes, Earth Space Dock has a bar. Just another slow run. And yes, I will be showing off a new mechanic that I've unlocked today, or yesterday. But first, time to get a mission.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
Paris Shuttle arriving at Docking Bay 6.
But yeah, before we do that, before we pick up the Marcon and haul him off, well, I mean, we're here. We might as well grab him.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
This life?
I am a Trill. Some among my people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form. We share our bodies with them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova. Goodbye.
What do you know about the Hobus system?
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives.
Christ.
The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours.
Good lord.
Goodbye.
Did Starfleet try to help the Romulans?
Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more time. That was a horrible time. Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power. We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology to create it. Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost. Goodbye.
What is the current political situation in Romulus?
In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high. The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taris, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye.
Ready to go?
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Right, but before anything else... Before anything else, there is a thing that we must do. Over in the Alpha.
The Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been somewhat cold and distant, even hostile.
Specifically, we're going to this place.
After the devastation of the Dominion War, the Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and democracy. Not everyone agreed with this choice. A secret organization dedicated to the return of the Cardassian Union and the Obsidian Order plagues Federation and Cardassian forces, seeking to overturn newfound freedoms in favor of oppression and aggression. In the end, the fight to save Deep Space Nine may be the battle that decides the fate of the Quadrant. The desperate men and women of the True Way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
More travel time. Yes, we get to go to lithium mining. I assure you, it's not as exciting as it sounds. Here to participate in exciting prospecting opportunities? Yes, actually. Grab an EV suit? Speaking of, we need one. let's get a fancy one. Why not? That's right, we're out on an asteroid. Now we mine rocks. We basically line up this laser and hold it there to collect points. The more points we get, the more dilithium we get. Some may say this is a waste of time, but I don't think so. More dilithium is more dilithium. Because, let's not mince words, we're gonna need shed loads of it. Much dilithium. Because we're going to be upgrading a lot of our gear. Most of our gear, in fact. To keep it viable. Don't worry, I've never actually seen anyone die from falling off the cliffs on the dilithium asteroid. I played this game, the dilithium minigame was actually quite difficult for me. Now it's, as you can see, it's quite easy. And so long as I get over 700 points, I get a good amount of pill. Yeah, you can get roughly 1,000 pill out of this. Pill being the dilithium. Relatively quick and easy. not as viable because running task force operations and other group activities will get you more dilithium. Now, what is dilithium used for? Just about anything. Among other things, you can use it to buy premium currency. The Zen. There's also a thing I should probably show off, the Zen store. But we'll do that in a bit. Need to finish mining first. There we go. Somehow everything I do boils back down to mining, isn't it? I've done mining streams in Eve, although the VODs for that are no longer here on Twitch. And here I am once again mining in a video game. I bet if I were to ever do a Minecraft stream, it would just be, you know, dig a hole. There we go. Let's go talk to the Ferengi lady. Let's see what we have. Yeah, see? If you do it half decently, you get about 1,000 dilithium. Which is useful. Now here are a few things you could use to your dilithium for. Such as, for example, hangar pets. If you have a carrier, or you have a ship that has a hangar bay. No idea what this thing is. Yeah, it's basically it's a big sap gun. Lots of interesting little tidbits you can purchase. I'm tempted to buy a Phoenix prize pack, but I'm not gonna. What I will do instead is beam up. I could show off a place, actually. And I think I will. Some of you might quite like this. Because, in all honesty, I was going to check something out. And, well, this is as good a place as any. That's right, everybody. It's Deep Space Nine. Everyone's favorite Cardassian-built scrap heap. Oh, look at that. Someone has a Universe-class pizza cutter. This thing right here. Isn't that thing ugly, the Enterprise J? I don't like it. But then again, I'm weird. I prefer my ships to look like ships. Let's go and dock. Now the question is, do we want it with... Do we want it with the roll bar or without? It doesn't look right without the roll bar, does it? Yeah, it looks better that way. That... that. Before I do that, I want to check something. Whoops. Ah. Yeah. You might notice we have extra stuff. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of extra stuff. Yep. And yes, we will be using that core. Let me show you something. Let's pick something. More specifically, this beam array. Right? So we're using our Tech 2 beam array that we have here and an item that gives it so-called technology points. Yeah, which allows you to level it up. Basically, turn it from a, in this case, Mark II to a Mark III item. Aha! And we currently can't. That's sad. Yeah. We literally have to gain another level before we can start upgrading things. But it's nice to know that we can, isn't it? I'm gonna go make some space. Oh wait, no, these are the transporters. There's a dock. Anyway, having clowned around here on DS9,
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the Cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
which reminds me. Do remind me, chat. Next time we're at Space Dock, buy the handbook for Polarized Hull.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you scared to go into Romulan space?
Never! The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hobus system, we need to be there.
Anything else you can tell me about Romulan space?
The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking when they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Sela's found some new allies, too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them.
What should I do now?
Wish me luck! Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tenay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
Problems at the back? I can fix that. I like fixing problems.
Please remember that accompanying tribbles are an environmental hazard and will be confiscated by security.
And yes, as you can see, you can be cat person. If you so choose. Oh dear. dear. Oh dear. A stressed out desk jockey. Organizing a trade negotiation between the Federation, the Ferengi, the Rigelians, and the Deferi. The representatives are all here, but snags have already come up. This could all fall apart, and I need help. Would you mind talking to them? Once you've introduced yourself to the respective ambassadors, come to me for more information. Well. We could, but not yet. Not yet. No. No, not quite yet. I think I'm going to make myself a cup of tea first. After which we will talk to Admiral Tanai.
Ensign Varian, you are needed in the shipyard.
I have new missions for you.
Alright.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Interesting.
I have new missions for you. Greetings. I'm very busy.
Wow. That's not Omnimoose at all. Right. As promised, I will go and fetch tea. See you in a few minutes. I'm back. Let's have a look at this. Incoming hail. Let's have a look.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
I hope we can find a path to peace. There has been too much conflict between our peoples. Well, we have received the warning. The somewhat clear warning. That Sela is up to something. Then again, Sela is Romulan. Oh, that's too far out. That'll take too long. Yeah, that's too far out. We might trigger something else. Standard orbit. Ready to beam down? Yes, actually. This isn't suspicious at all.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
A pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
I'll be on my guard.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Let us consider today as a first step towards a lasting accord.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sila's offer to negotiate is sincere, and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I agree, Ambassador. Maybe she's seen how pointless this conflict is. Or maybe not. Who knows?
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Khitomer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
It will take more than a warm welcome to make us change our minds about the Republic, Counselor.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I can only say that I am glad we have taken this first step.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokav. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
I guess so, but I'm not sure how much help I'll be.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to.
What do you propose?
The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded, so while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Can do. Lead the way.
Is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed, but I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Great. Let's go be spies. Aha. Let's have a look at the communications log. Classified material, eyes only. Per our agreement, my ships have acquired the Borg sphere and towed it to the Pilatus system. I anticipate prompt acceptance of our proposal for new hunting grounds and the interesting prey you have promised us. Prey and hunting grounds. That doesn't sound good. Transport inhibitors. Disable transport inhibitor. Great, that's done. Let's have a look at the cameras. Right, that's nothing. Storage room cameras.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
That doesn't sound good. Let's have a look at the office cameras again.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Right, so she's planning to blow up Vulcan.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Khitomer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing...
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
Okay. Yeah, time to blow up some stuff.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Thanks for your help, Tokath. I hope we meet again. Well, that's not, yeah, that's not good. All I can hope for now is, that the game doesn't crash. And, that we make it in time to save Vulcan. Yeah. It crashed. It does that. Annoying, but what can you do? There we go. One sec. And once again, we have to go rescue everything. Ah, the life of a Starfleet officer is never done. Ha ha ha! Oh boy. Things are certainly getting interesting. Still.
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Sela has launched an attack fleet and her target is Vulcan.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Good luck. Let's go.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
Understood.
The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Understood. It's too quiet. Damn right.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Oh, fuck off.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Cannot oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal.
No, you're not.
All forces, advance and destroy.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet. Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
I'll follow your lead.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Vulcan is not to blame, Sela. The Federation wants peace with your people.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
You are blinded by anger and grief. I hope you see the truth before it is too late. Moving closer. First. Something's up with this thing. Borg technology. Oh boy, something to look into. people of Vulcan and Starfleet Command both asked me to congratulate you on averting what could have been a terrible disaster. I am deeply concerned by your discovery of Romulan attempts to modify Borg technology. Sela is desperate to hold the remnants of the Empire together, and desperate people take the greatest risks. Under the circumstances, it is logical to assume we have not seen the last of Sela. Perhaps she will come to realize that Vulcan and Starfleet were not to blame for the destruction of Romulus before she returns. I'll have a shield.
I have new
Congratulations,
missions.
Lieutenant Commander.
On screen. You've proven yourself invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Space Dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. Well, let's do that then. Plot a course to Earth Space Dock. Maximum warp. Now we can get a new ship. Filters. Or Lieutenant Commander. I think we all recognize this ship, don't we? Yeah, we're going with that one.
Report to Docking Bay 6.
We have to. The other two just don't look right. No.
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6.
There we go. It's time to be tankier. And quite honestly, beefier as well. No, we will be modern enough, and we will use glowing nacelles. We'll also use a slightly darker color. There we go. Yeah, we'll have that one. All right. So,
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6.
So what I'm going to do now is demonstrate the upgrade mechanic. I mean, we've already seen that. Let's pick our... There we go. And this will make it level 3. And because we have so much carryover, level 4. Isn't that lovely? And there we go. We have a much improved weapon.
Maintenance needed in sickbay. Repeat, maintenance needed in sickbay.
And now we do the same thing. Upgrade. Upgrade. Can't upgrade that one yet.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 48.
Oh, yes we can. How much do we have?
Construction technicians needed on deck.
Lots. Wait a moment. I'm gonna go check on something.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Frostigino and light refreshments will be available. There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours.
I still don't consider this cheating. There we go.
downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. Downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave in 0830 hours.
That was pretty good. Short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. That wasn't so bad. There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours. Let's start promoting people.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
First have to be trained for that.
There will be a short downtime for the exchange at 1400 hours.
Time to upgrade our uniforms with some new bits.
Hello. You can alter your uniform and look here.
Modify. Uniform. Lieutenant Commander. There we go. Yep, they're all getting uniform upgrades. There we go. There we go. But also,
Now you're looking sharp. Now you're looking It's a good thing for you that there are off-duty outfits. Off-duty outfits offer a variety of new looks for when you're not on the bridge. You wouldn't want. Now you're looking.
Ah, of course. Hold on.
Now you're looking sharp.
Oh, I remember. Those would be promo things in the Zen store. So let's do that.
A welcoming reception for new Academy graduates will begin at 1100 hours.
I'll figure this out in a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna go do something. See you in a few minutes. Right, I return. So apparently Franklin Drake has something for us. Let's see what he's on about, shall we? We have a situation in Nimbus system. Republic intelligence suggests that there are triggers for Thaleron weapons somewhere on the planet. There are also increasing reports of Tal Shiar activity on the planet. Most people steer clear of Nimbus 3 these days. The Orion Syndicate basically runs the place. Obviously, though, it would be a disaster if the Tal Shiar managed to get their hands on the Thaleron triggers or take control of the planet. Stopping them not only helps a planet that needs Starfleet assistance, it provides a diplomatic connection with the Romulan Republic.
Arriving at docking bay 6.
Well, I knew I could count on you. We'll be looking for a man named Horace Jones. Horace is a local to Nimbus 3 and can give you the lay of the land, but be careful. The planet is deep in the hands of the Orion Syndicate, specifically an Orion named Hassan the Undying. We've sent operatives to look into the matter before, but met with little success. If you can find out what happened to them while you're down there, it would be appreciated. Well, I guess that's where we're going next then. I reckon. Oh, wait. Wasn't I going to do something on Space Dock? Yes, I was. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I need to redock. And that's what happens when it's late at night.
Incursion reported in the Andor system. All available ships,
Right.
please prepare for departure.
Since we no longer carry torpedoes, I need to retrain my bridge officers. Fortunately, this guy sells what we need. Specifically, a handbook for beam overload, and the handbook for polarized hull. Now, our tactical officer already has beam overload. Yeah. But we don't have access to that slot yet. So, just getting that one. You're also getting polarized hull.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Beam overload and polarized hull. There we go. And that, as they say, is that? Alright. Now we can go. Also going to show off something. Once we're back in space. And not just our nice new ship. The Dorsetshire. Very nice indeed. I'm going to show off something else. Something nifty. And it is for once not showing off that you can actually visit planets you've seen before. How very Enterprise. Oh yeah, we have new traits. Actually, we'll do that. No, we're not going to Risa. Stupid system messages. Wonder if there's a way to turn those off.
On the front lines of the Klingon-Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning. Every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the Quadrant.
Right. Because here's the thing. Off-stream, yesterday I joined a fleet, which is basically this game's version of guilds. And we have places. So, let's go there. You see? But first, let's hunt that again. Let's see if the game crashes again. It probably will, knowing my luck. Certainly looks like it. Why do you do this to me, game? Yeah. Seriously, they need to fix that. Mainly because this is literally the only game where it happens. It's incredibly annoying. Anyway, look, there we are. Yep, it's a starbase. It does things. Among other things, you get a small quest. We're having smuggler troubles. There's always someone willing to do the wrong thing for the right price, and the new starbase makes a tempting target. Scan freighters near the industrial fabricator for contraband. Let me know if you find anything. Yeah, having a big cruiser should be a good deterrent. So, let's go and do that. And don't crash again. I swear. I swear, the game's server seems to be made of gummy bears. Yeah, it's crashing. Again. So annoying. Oh. Spoke too soon. I like that. have access to that yet. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I thought wrong. Well, at any rate. Those all seem to be filled. That's mildly annoying. Ah, well. I do admit I want that. Might get some at some point. No, that wouldn't work for us. Oh well. Well then. It's late. So, what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to end it for the night. I will see you tomorrow when we go to Nimbus 3.